We've already had the challenge of sinking a bunch of ships, and that was something that I wasn't expecting to do in the first episode. But yes, we destroyed a ship right there, we've destroyed a ship out there. In fact, I think there was two that we destroyed out there, and it was pretty crazy. The issue is, we actually sank with two of our boats to the bottom of the ocean and lost pretty much all of our diesel. What that means is, we're going to have to start building electric vehicles right up until the point where we actually get ourselves diesel again. So, I guess, let's go ahead and start by building something electrical. There are lots of enemies in Stormworks, from navy ships to helicopters armed with rockets, and even some tanks. It is our goal to eradicate those enemies from the world. Welcome to Stormworks Search and Destroy. Alright, so the thing is, this right here was gonna be our boat originally, and it was gonna be powered by a bunch of diesel engines. As you guys can see down here, we've obviously got 4 of these little diesel engines, but unfortunately, because we now no longer have any diesel, we're gonna have to get rid of all of this. We don't need any of it because, well, we don't have any diesel. So let's go ahead and delete every bit of this, except all this at the back. We don't need generators. We don't need that piece. Let's go ahead and shove a pipe straight into there. And we're essentially making an electric boat now. It's a bit crazy, but that is what we're going to do. We're not going to need any fuel tanks. I'm going to delete those guys, which were batteries. We will have to put more batteries in here. I'm going to delete all of these, and I'm going to replace it with this. And we're going to paint it all. There we go. All right, awesome. So, we're now going to have to come up with a system where we power it with electricity and we don't run out of electricity at the same time. It's going to be difficult. Okay, so what this means is we've got ourselves a bare bones ship that we need to make into an electric vehicle. In order to do that, we're going to need a motor, of course, because that's kind of how you power it, and we're going to need 1,000,000 batteries, which again is going to be a bit of a challenge. What I'm going to do as well is actually delete this. We don't need a clutch. I'm going to shove this guy into this side, so we're going to shove that guy into that side, and I'm going to shove one of these on here. We're going to do the same thing over here as well, of course. There we go, on both sides. Let's go ahead and shove that into there and there. These gearboxes are going to be 3-to-1, I believe. I think this is the right way around of doing it anyway. 3-to-1 and 3-to-1, there we go. And now we just need 1,000,000 batteries. So let's go ahead and shove some of those into here. So we'll have 1, 2 right there, 1, 2 right there, and essentially I'm just going to keep this going. There we go. Alright, whack those into here as well. That's awesome. And in fact, actually, we're going to be able to have lots and lots and lots of batteries, because we do have a decent amount of money. But yeah, we're just going to go ahead and have to shove them all the way through here, just like this, and hopefully by the end, we'll have enough to actually travel around the world. I don't know, it might be a bit of a challenge, but we'll see. Also, you wouldn't expect a ship like this to be powered by electricity. Of course, it would realistically be powered by sails, but in Stormworks, we don't really have those, so we can't do it. Which is kind of annoying, actually, because that'd be great. Anyway, we've went over budget, so let's go ahead and start deleting some of these. There we go. And now we've got $8 remaining. It's not actually enough, but we'll be able to do missions, and that's kind of all we need to do. So let's go ahead and link all of those together, and then we'll get sailing and do our first mission. We might also need some actual weapons on here, but again, I can't actually aim them just yet, so we got some issues. You know what, actually, I'm going to delete a few more of these. There we go. And I'm going to have to put a bunch of equipment in here. Main reason for that is because we are going to need stuff like first aid kits, binoculars, flashlights, armor, stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and add that all into here somewhere. That'll be fine. Alright guys, so I was planning on actually using this boat, but I have a feeling that this just isn't good enough. I could try and add more motors to try and make it a little bit faster, but the balance is just not going to be there. I think we might need to just go for a smaller boat, and hopefully that'll work out better, but I just don't know. I'm going to go ahead and try this anyway, but I feel like we're going to have some issues. We're definitely having issues with money because motors actually cost a lot. And that's not great. However, if we don't have to go very far, then that's actually somewhat okay. So maybe we'll try this? I don't know if it's a good idea though. So shove that into there, and there. The thing that I'm thinking is we actually build a smaller boat and we use that instead. Because honestly, it would make more sense. It'd make a hell of a lot more sense. Okay, so we've actually gone a distance of a few meters, and we've lost 5% of our battery, which is not great. However, there is a mission right here. If I can see the fishing boat, then we'll go ahead and do that mission. I'm only going to travel pretty much to the edge of the island. Now, you will notice there is an enemy ship just there. Fortunately, it's not shooting at me, and I believe it's used all of its missiles already. So, with that being said, can we see the other ship? I can't see it. No, I can see a boat just there. Alright, we might be able to do this mission. Okay, so I was just looking at that ship that I just seen, and that is definitely not the boat that we need. But I can also not see the boat that we need, so I might have to travel back. I think we need to design something a little bit smaller than this. And then we'll be able to spend more money on batteries and also just power. Just so we can get places a little bit faster. Because this is too slow. So yeah, let's head back. Okay, so that means we've got 23,698 dollary dues in order to make a small boat that can do a mission that is very, very close to us. So, in order to do that, let's go ahead and build something... Oh, I don't know, you've also got to have enough room to actually have the batteries and stuff. And obviously, to do that, it's a bit of a challenge. But, let's go to batteries really quickly. Shove that onto there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. We're going to delete most of these. I'm going to go right here with this one. Delete those. Obviously, I can't go there, but I can go here like this. That's going to be like where we walk. Okay, that's fine. We're then going to go one in front of this. That's fine. And we're going to do this. So there's one. I'm actually going to do 2 of those. We're then going to go ahead and skip it backwards into these. So we're going to do 2 of these. And we're going to shoot it straight backwards from there. And that's going to be our little boat. It's going to be tiny. And there it is, the tiny little boat. I don't know whether this is going to float, so I'm going to go ahead and test it really quickly. Okay, that doesn't look great, but it is coming back. Okay, and it's upside down. Okay, we all know why it's upside down, because the batteries are keeping it that way, but that's fine. So if I flipped over everything, we actually had the batteries on the bottom, of course. That would make more sense. So I'm going to do that. Okay, look at that. So that is with a bunch of batteries on the bottom of it. Let's go ahead and add a, I don't know, a control seat or whatever. We'll add some extra seats so we can go ahead and add, I guess, the passengers. The people we're rescuing. And then we can just sail around like that. It'll be fine. We got this. Okay, it's a bit of a weird one, but this is our boat. It's very, very strange. I've added a bunch of seats, so we can obviously rescue some people. We're gonna have to do more than that, though. We need some actual equipment on here as well. Fortunately, because it's actually the way that it is, we can have a bunch of equipment on here. I'm gonna go ahead and actually delete a bunch down the sides. There we go. I'm gonna shove a bunch of equipment into this. So, 2 welders. We're also going to have 2 fire extinguishers. Yep, just like this. We're going to have some first aid kits. Let's go ahead and shove those onto there. 1 and 2. And we're going to have some other things as well, like a defibrillator. That makes sense to have. Shove that into there. We might need some weapons as well, of course. So that's probably something that we will add. So some some explosives. Let's go ahead and get some of those. A detonator. Obviously, we're going to need one of those. What else can we have? Binoculars. Let's go ahead and shove that into there. We're going to need a torch or a flashlight, I guess. I can't see it. I can never see the flashlight, I'm not going to lie. A compass wouldn't actually be a bad move. So maybe a compass too. But that's all fine. Let's go ahead and delete these. We'll have a rifle. If I can find it. Where is it? SMG rope rifle. Rifle is going to go right here. And we're going to add rifle ammo. Just in case I need to use it to fight a ship or something. Which is crazy, I know, but maybe. Maybe that'll happen. Anyway, that's it. That's all I'm going to go for. We're then going to go ahead and sail around, try and do some missions, and get some money. Alright, it wasn't actually floating and like awfully well, so I've gone ahead and modified it a little bit to be a little bit longer. And that should make us a little bit more buoyant, and it has. I don't think we're going to be particularly good in the waves, but we are actually sailing, which is actually quite good. We need to find that fishing boat, and we need to do this mission right now. Otherwise, we might have some more issues. Alright guys, we are right next to the ship. Let's go ahead and shove some C4 on this. I'm just gonna go ahead and just whack some on. I don't know how much we need, but like a good bit is probably the right amount. There we go. I'm just shoving it on the side and then we're gonna like sail away. Obviously you guys probably can't see very much right now, but that's fine. There it is. Okay. Its engine seems to be having some issues, which is weird. Let's go ahead and explode it in 3, 2, 1. Oh, nice. I don't know if that's gonna be enough, so I'm actually gonna board. Oh. No, that's probably enough. They've launched a flare. That means I'm getting out of here. Okay, we gotta leave. We gotta leave. Wait, actually, we've got a mission to do still. We need to find the other boat. This one's about to explode, though. I'm actually just gonna wait around a little bit until that boat does actually explode, because I want it out of here. Hopefully it'll explode very soon. I don't know the timings on it, so I don't know if it'll explode within like minutes or whether it'll explode within seconds. It does seem to be like running its engines every now and then and zooming forwards, but then stopping. So I'm not sure what's going on with it. But I would have expected it to have exploded by now, to be honest. Come on, just blow up, please. 3, 2, 1. Nah, it was never gonna happen. It was never gonna happen. Also, side note, I can't actually see the other boat that we need anyway, so I'm gonna return back to base, and we'll recharge the batteries and we'll go again. I also might make this boat look a little bit nicer. And also, I don't want to do nighttime missions, because you guys can't really see. So, yeah. But yeah, that guy should explode any second now. Let's return back to base. I've got so far away and it's still there. Look, I mean, it might be going below the water. No, I don't think it is. It's definitely going to explode though, right? I'm having second thoughts. I can't see anything in this direction. All of the flares have now gone and the boat is still there. I don't know. Hopefully it sinks. Alright guys, the boat is actually still here, which is ridiculous. I've added a bed to my boat. I've also extended it a little bit and painted it and added some weight to the bottom. What we're going to do now is actually sail over to this thing again. Is this the same boat? I think it is the same boat. And we're going to go ahead and whack on more explosives and make sure it goes down this time. So, C4, let's go ahead and do it. C4 and more C4, there we go. And that's 3. I think that'll be enough. Let's go ahead and cruise away a little bit, and then we will explode the boat. Alright, drive. 3, 2, 1. That's gotta be enough, surely. That's a lot of damage. Also, side note, I seen this out here. I'm assuming that that is the mission boat. We've only got 60% battery left. Oh, that might not be enough. Oh, that might not actually be enough. Obviously, if it gets down to 50, we can't get back. So, that's a struggle. We're at 56. This isn't going to be enough. 55. Okay, 54. Not great. Oh, come on. I could actually just leave this boat here and then sail back. That would make sense, actually. So yeah, let's go ahead and stop. And then we can just sail back if we need to. Yes, that'll be fine. Alright, that's not great. Mission has ended. Everybody's died. So let's swim back to the boat and go back home. Also, side note, that thing is still alive. Ridiculous. Maybe we just leave it as a reminder to any other enemies that we will blow them up. I don't know. Okay guys, so since we are limited to electric boats, we can't actually go very far whatsoever. So we're gonna have to sleep until we actually get a mission that will allow us to actually do it. Because the closest one at the minute is 5 kilometers away. There is no way we can make it with that boat. Like, not at all. Okay, so whilst we're sleeping to get new missions, we're actually going to go ahead and research some pivots. I'm actually probably going to be using these robotic pivots right here, so that we can actually defend ourselves, hopefully. So let's just go ahead and continue to sleep until we get a mission we can actually do. Okay, I've been sleeping for like a week, which is really not great. I can't see anything right now, so I'm going to make it daytime. But we have an area where there are many, many missions. We've actually got 3 missions here. One is for a boat. and the other 2 are actually for dogs, which is kind of a strange mission. But it's kind of maybe the only one we can actually somewhat do. It's 10 kilometers away, which is actually quite far. If we kit out one of our boats with enough batteries, we might be able to make it that far. I don't know. It's going to be a bit of a challenge, I think. But let's go ahead and kit out the first boat we were building with a bunch of batteries and see if we can make it. Okay, as it turns out, we are under attack again, and I will not be able to make it all the way up to there, so I've decided we need to sleep until we get an actual mission we can do. With that being said, this guy down here needs to die without me dying, so I'm going to quickly jump onto our boat down here, grab some C4, I'm going to sail into him, attach the C4 to his boat as quickly as we can. Oh my goodness. And then we will sail away and not die. That is at least the plan. Let's go. Charge the enemy! Oh my. Okay, let's put some lights on him so we can see. Okay. Whoa! Okay. C4. C4. Hide. Oh, I'm just gonna blow it up anyway. 3, 2, 1. Oh my. I'm trying to hide behind this and I mean, it is working. Sort of. Return it quick. Alright, spawn a new one. We gotta go again. I mean, to be fair, I don't... Oh, I was going to say, I don't think we've done enough damage there. We need to do a little bit more. Alright, jump back down onto my boat. Come on. I need some more C4 ASAP. Quickly. C4, C4, go. Alright, we got more C4. I'm ready. I'm ready. Turn the lights on again. There it is. Oh, that big cannon is actually trying to get us. Okay. Drive into him. C4. C4 and C4. Quickly reverse out of here. Or drive away, that's good. And sayonara! Yeah, there we go, we got him. We got him, he's going to explode any second now. Why is the fire there, though? That's really bizarre. Yeah, he's dead. We did it. Okay, so that ship died, and now we are back to the big boat yet again. I've deleted all the bits at the back, and I've moved this down, just so that we can actually control it from here, which I feel like does make sense. The issue is, obviously, it's not very stable. Oh, that's not necessarily true. It's not very fast, and also the battery goes down relatively quick. So we need more batteries, or something. I don't know, we need to do something to make this thing work a little bit better. Oh, is that another ship, or is that the same ship as before? I think it's the same ship as before. What I'm thinking we do is we actually go into this, and as you guys can see, we've got $209. If you look at this, wedges cost $2 each, and blocks cost $2 each. If you replaced our blocks with these wedges, we'll actually save a lot of money, because these cost $2 each, but they take up 2 blocks space. So, I'm going to go through and delete a bunch of spaces and replace them with wedges, and that'll be good for us. Once we actually turn this into a proper ship, though, these will all be deleted. We'll turn them all back to actual blocks, and that'll be fine. Okay, so as you guys can see, we're actually up to 1,369, and I've actually already replaced most of it. There is a bunch more things that we can replace, like this bit back here, which I haven't done just yet, and I guess this little bit in the middle as well. So I'm going to do that really quickly, and then hopefully it'll weigh a hell of a lot less, and we'll be able to do a hell of a lot more. So let me go ahead and do that real quick, and then we'll test it out. I'm also going to add more batteries at that point as well, so that hopefully we can go a little bit further. Right, okay, so let's go to batteries. There we go. We're going to shove a bunch of batteries down here in the center. Obviously, we can't go downstairs yet anyway, so shoving these down here is fine. The issue with doing this, actually, is that we don't have any money left over for weapons. And I'm assuming we are going to want some weapons at some point soon. So let's go ahead and delete like 1, 2, 3, maybe even 4 of these. We'll go ahead and attach that up to there, that up to there. Alright, huge battery thing going on down here. We'll attach this guy down to here, this guy down to here, and up to there as well. There we go. Yeah, it's kind of interesting what we've got going on here, but at the same time, not at all. Alright, attach that down to... not there. Not there. Here. Yeah, so we're gonna have to add some weapons to this thing. If not, we can just add some equipment, and I think that'll be fine too. Yeah, you know what, actually, let's just go with equipment. Hopefully we get a mission near-ish, and that'll be great. Okay, all sorted. I've gone ahead and added some equipment to this. We got a welder, we got a defibrillator, and we got a fire extinguisher, as well as a bunch of first aid kits. We've also got a bed, we have some seats for everybody to sit in, and that's all great. The thing is, I've actually had to delete a bunch of this bit. I've had to delete all of these pieces that made this smooth. I could actually get rid of this, and also maybe the spotlight as well, but I'm not going to do that. So let's just go ahead and spawn it in. We're going to go ahead and wait until we get a mission we can do somewhere... I don't know if there's a hole in this somewhere. There might be a hole. I don't think so, though. I am almost certain I fixed all of it into place so there's no holes. Which is an issue now, because if it just sinks, then clearly there's an issue. Like another issue. Right, I'm going to delete all of these. On both sides, obviously. There we go. We don't need them. So there's no point in them being there anyway. And I'm also going to delete all of this weight. Yeah. The weight is somewhat useful, but at the same time, not really. So that's a thing. Let me go ahead and grab one of these, shove it onto there. And we'll actually shove another one of these onto here. And we'll also do this. Bosh. Alright, cool. So now that we've done that, let's go ahead and paint all of these pieces the right colours. There we go, and there we go. Alright, that should be good, right? Maybe? Should be good, right? Maybe? Question mark? Who knows? Alright, shove one of these guys onto here like this. And I would like to do another one. The same way, but like this. There we go. Alright, go ahead and paint those in as well. And maybe it'll float now. Really? It just sank to the bottom again. Oh, look, it's things like this where it really gets me. Look, that's the hole right there. So if I delete this guy, we replace it with the same thing but the other way around. I guess on both sides. So let's do this. There we go. Now it should be fine, which is insane. But yes, there we go. Paint those. Excellent. Spawn it in again. Hopefully this time it now floats. Maybe not, actually. Alright, there we go. So we are in. Let's go ahead and jump onto the boat. Hopefully not die in the process. And let's go to sleep until there's a mission we can actually do. What in the world? I actually just witnessed that. That boat literally just spawned in at my base. It spawned right where it is. Wow. Well, that's not right. Oh, is it? That's really not right. Okay, so we're gonna have to spawn in our old boat. I'm gonna grab some C4 and I'm gonna blow this up again. That's ridiculous, though. The fact that it spawned here is insane. Right, jump on. Grab C4s if I can. C4, C4, C4. Defibrillator. I don't need a defibrillator. Okay, we've been shot and we're on fire. That's fine. Is it? That's not fine. Okay, never mind. Get rid of this. Alright, we don't need it anymore. We've got our C4s. It's lagging. Because that... Oh my goodness. Okay. We gotta run around the side. As quick as we can. We're gonna jump on board. And we're gonna blow it up. Okay, go, 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 go. Go, go, go. He's reversing out of here. He's actually reversing out of here. Go! Come on! Alright, I've got the C4 in my hands. Whack it on the... Oh! Oh my goodness. Whack it on the gun. Whack it on their bridge as well. And one back here on this gun. There we go. Alright, jump overboard. And swim down as deep as we can go. 3, 2, 1. I don't know if that was enough, but maybe. Okay, I'm gonna research doors because we kind of need to do that. So let's go ahead and do it. Bam! There we go. We're gonna go to sleep for a few times and we'll get some doors. Just so that if we get attacked or whatever, we are able to go downstairs and repair whatever we need to repair. It just makes sense to do, so we're gonna go to sleep until we got doors. Alright, I got my door. Let's go ahead and just shove it into here. It's actually just a hatch, which is sort of fine, but there we go. Alright, good. Now that we've done that, let's go ahead and get ourselves some ladders. I'm going to shove a ladder right... Oh, I can't. I need to go further away. Alright, okay, that's fine. This one, and this one. Okay, I'm going to shove a ladder right there now, and we're going to need a ladder here, but we can't attach that yet. Hatch, let's go ahead and grab a hatch again. Shove it onto here like this. Awesome. Delete this guy and this guy. Shove this into here and here, I guess. Yes. We're then going to need a ladder. in order for us to go downstairs. So we're going to shove that right here, and that's fine. We should now be able to get up and down from the bottom floor to up here. Yeah. Okay, so sitting here and sleeping constantly has actually got us absolutely nowhere. In fact, there is a tsunami on its way to kill us. The thing is, though, we have actually managed to get 50 research points from our government. Thank you very much. And we're going to use that to research a bunch of things. I think, mainly, we actually need to research helicopters or something like that. Just so that we can get a gyro, so that we can make a hydrofoil plane, hydrofoil boat, that we can actually use. So let's go ahead and research this first. Survive this tsunami, hopefully, and then we'll go to sleep, we'll research it, we'll build something that works, and then we'll go do, I don't know, our first mission that is hopefully somewhere nearby. There's been nothing within range at all. It sucks. But yeah, we'll just wait for now. It'll be fine. Okay, helicopters have been researched, and we did actually survive a tsunami. So let's run down to the shore and build something that works here. It'll be fine. Okay, so we unlocked helicopters. We're also going to try and unlock flares next, because I feel like flares are actually a thing that might impact us quite a bit. So let's go to rescue equipment, go to sleep, and we'll unlock flares. We'll then attach them to the boat, and then we'll go out and try and, I don't know, not die, I guess. Alright, we've unlocked rescue equipment. Let's go ahead and make it the next day. Bosh, there we go. Let's go ahead and implement them onto our boat, and then we can maybe go sail out to the enemy base. Alright, let's go. Also, you might be wondering why we're going so fast. We actually installed new batteries and also a new motor as well. So we've got flares now, we have a motor, and we have bigger batteries. So we should be able to get out there and hopefully maybe do a mission. I mean, there's no missions there at the minute, but I'm thinking, actually, what we could maybe do is sail out as far as we can, sort of this way, and then sleep a few times, and then maybe a mission will spawn closer to our base. Because I think, because we've been sleeping at our base, nothing's been, like, coming up nearby, and that's kind of an issue, but I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and get all the way down here. We'll fire flares as soon as we see any planes or helicopters or anything, and hopefully we'll be safe. Oh, I see a jet already. Right, I'm gonna make my way to the right-hand side a little bit more. I do want this island right here, but if I can't get there, then I can't get there. I don't know what else to do. I actually really don't know what to do in this situation. He's coming around the side. I'm actually gonna go ahead and launch a flare right now. I feel like they're launching way too high, actually. Yeah, that's not really gonna save me. I don't think. It's way too high. It's too far away from the center of my... I'm gonna fire another one. Alright, there's another one in the sky, hopefully. Oh, rockets have been fired. I need to turn. Evasive maneuvers. Oh, no! Really? Oh, that one missed. Alright, one of them missed. Holy moly. Alright, that's not great, that. It's not really what you want to see. Gonna launch another flare just in case. Right, let's go ahead and start fixing this as quickly as we can. Oh, we are on fire, actually. Let's go ahead and put out the fire first. Alright, put out that fire, quick. Jump downstairs if you have to. Go! Alright, how many of our batteries got damaged there? All of them. Pretty much all of them. I need to limp this back to base, and then maybe we can come back out here again. With better flares this time. I think so. Right, let's get back to base and we'll sort that out. Okay, so I slept a little bit through the night as well, and I fixed all the flare launchers, so they fire this high now, which is not high enough, apparently. Yeah, that's nowhere near high enough. I need them to be, like, maybe double that, actually. Oh, I need to go back through all of them again. And we are back on the... I was going to say back on the road, but clearly we are not on a road. The flares now launch and do actually parachute down a lot closer to the ship. Hopefully that will actually make us a little bit more... I don't know, a little bit more protected, I guess. Hopefully. So, let's just see what happens when we get back down there. Okay, we are about 700 meters away now from the closest island, which is actually, this one, Logs Cove. So, we're gonna go there, hopefully without dying. I don't currently see any planes or helicopters or anything, actually. I might launch a flare just in case, but I don't actually see any enemies. What? I mean, to be fair, that's a good thing. That is a very, very good thing. All I want to do is get over here, park on the beach, just beach my boat or whatever. Hopefully we got enough battery to get back. And then I'm going to search this island for some crates, and then we'll go ahead and get out of here. Right, I'm going to go ahead and pop this, just in case. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and pop 3 of them. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we're going. We are going to go check the island for some crates. Okay, right, there is enemies. There are enemies here. I'm going to have a quick check in there, and then I'm going to check across the top of the island, and then I'm going to try and just get out of here, because I don't think this is going to go too well. Okay, I just heard an explosion. They've shot their own helicopter out of the sky. So that's... Oh. Alright, well, I found a crate, but... Come on. Alright, they got a direct hit on my boat. That is not great. Let's just see if we've got enough battery power left to keep going. What have we got? 50%. That is actually fine. Alright, I've got a fire extinguisher already. Let's go ahead and put out as much of this as we can. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Launch another flare. Just do it. Alright, I'm going in. I'm putting out this fire as soon as I can. Right, good. I think that's out anyway. We're going to try and reverse this backwards. Off of the shore. Yep, okay. And I'm going to try and just send it straight back home. Yes, we've now got extra money and extra research points. So hopefully we can make it home. I'm then going to go downstairs and start fixing things because we need to do that. Alright, I need to launch more flares. Just launch it now. I don't even care. Go, go, go! Get me out of here! Right, let's go ahead and start fixing things quickly. Oh, they're launching rockets at me. I hate it. Launch another flare. Just keep launching them. We're going to be fine. Just keep launching flares. Go, go, go. Alright, so whilst we are trying to escape, let's go ahead and fire another flare real quick. There we go. Sit in this seat, jump out the seat, go downstairs. Right, we need to start fixing this up before we actually start sinking. Because obviously if water gets in here, we do have pumps, but we just don't want that to be a thing. So fix it up and get me home. Pretty please. Come on. There we go. With the little amount of money extra that we got... Uh-oh. Oh, no. Fire another flare. They're still trying to hit me. They're still trying to hit me. Do I not have enough power? How much have we got? 22%. Alright. I think we'll still make it. I think it's just going to take ages. I think so. Oh, the plane is getting pretty close. I do actually have a rifle now. It was on the back of the ship right there. I don't think it's going to fend him off for very long, I'm not going to lie. He's coming back. He is coming back. I'm going to try and just keep going forwards. I'm going to actually close that, because that could be a problem. I could wait for him to get a little bit closer. I do have a lot of bullets, though, so I could just... I'm just going to keep shooting now. Alright, come on. Yeah, you like that, buddy? Take that! He's doing evasive maneuvers. Alright, we're 2.6 kilometers away. We're still moving. We'll get there eventually, I swear. He's doing a bit of a flyby, but it looks like he's going a little bit low. That guy, if he touches the water, he explodes. Okay, right. So now I just got the boring task of waiting until we get home. Alright, cool. We'll be back soon. Okay, so now that we're back, let's go ahead and modify the boat a little bit more. And when I say modify it a little bit more, I think all I'm going to do is add more batteries. It seems like a strange thing to be wanting to add, but at the same time, it just makes sense to add more batteries. More batteries, more range, more better. Yeah, that's what we're going to go with anyway. Okay, so I'm actually pretty happy with this right now. I've actually added a bunch more gearboxes in here as well, so this has been multiplied 1,000,000 times. And also, we've got the 2 extra batteries. The next thing that I wouldn't mind doing is actually adding some sort of stabilization system sort of dealio, and that's going to be done through these guys that are just going to be placed right there. So, let me go ahead and get the microcontroller for it, whack it onto here, go ahead and give these guys electricity, and I guess we'll have to sail somewhere else too as well. Okay, so with some slight modifications, we are actually moving again. Obviously, we're going back to where we essentially just were, which is kind of weird, but that is what we're doing. What I want to do is I want to sail out there like a good maybe 2 kilometers. I don't necessarily have to get to Eggnog Cave, but I want to get quite far so that I can start going to sleep and maybe getting some missions closer to home, because we do need to do more missions. It's kind of important, you know? Right, we actually just can't keep doing this, so I'm gonna return back to our base in my little boat. We need more money, and we need it now. We also need to do it more efficiently than this. Boats, electric-wise, are not very efficient. We don't need to be using a boat either. What we should be using is a plane. A water plane of some sort that is also electric. So, that is what we're gonna have to build. There is a mission that has just came up, which is actually, you know, quite far away, to be fair, 25 kilometers away, but we have to rescue 9 people. 9 people! That's a lot. That is a lot of people. So, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna return this back to our base. We're gonna then build, I don't know, a cool seaplane of sorts, and we're gonna fly it out to there. We're gonna do that mission. We're gonna get loads of research points. We're gonna get loads of money, and then we can start actually building a boat that can maybe go further. Because we can't just keep using electric boats doing tiny missions where we go to there and back. That's just not gonna be usable or viable or anything, actually. So, yeah. Anyway, let me know in the comments down below what kind of aircraft you guys want to see, like seaplane-wise, and we'll see if we can do it. Obviously, there are limitations. We haven't unlocked much in terms of the research, so yeah. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to end this video here for now. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed whatever the heck this was, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.